Hey YouTubers, it's me, BeevDawg, and we're here, bright for the summer, nearly here, and we're here for part 7 of Final Fantasy VII Remake. So we're going to hit it off, get back over to 7th Heaven, we're going to get on the train, head down to Sector 5 to blow up the next Mako Reactor. Let's get into it. Okay, let's go to sleep. Prepare for tomorrow.
Cloud?
Yeah,
You were out for a while.
just walking.
I ran into Johnny, by the way. Said not to worry, he was getting out of town.
Oh, that guy.
You weren't thinking of leaving Midgar anytime soon, were you?
Well, seems this old friend of mine's in a tight spot. Long time ago I said I'd be there for her. Made a promise. So...
Can't say this is quite what I had in mind when I put that on you way back when.
if you want to talk, I'm listening.
Huh? What's with you all of a sudden?
With me?
Like you're losing that hard edge.
That bad?
Not at all. I like it. Maybe Marlene won't be so scared of you next time. I'm really glad to have you back, Cloud. Really glad. It's pretty late, huh? I'd like to catch up more, but we should probably both get some sleep, yeah?
Yeah.
Good night, then.
Good night, Tifa.
Not sleeping in my room. Whoa, what's going on here?
Sleep and dream the sweetest dreams.
Oh shit.
Cloud!
What's wrong?
Come with me! Quickly!
Whoa.
We were getting ready to set out when those things showed up and came after us.
The others?
Barret and Jesse are holding their ground, but for how long? I don't know.
Let's go.
Right.
Ready?
You know it.
Right, let's do some
Let's
damage.
head for the bar.
Okay.
Say that. Oh yeah.
Too easy.
Ooh. Let's go.
Don't
Switch to
overdo it.
Let me
Tifa.
handle this. I don't think it's working.
Let's have some fun. Yeah.
Freeze! Go for it! Gotcha! Ha!
Oh yeah.
Take that!
You kill it?
Man, I really hope we did. Hold on! Ha, gotcha! Finish
Back
it
to
off!
the
There's way too many of them! Damn it!
Oh, Cloud.
Hang back.
Ooh.
All set!
Get up there. is. Get that dive kick in.
Steady.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Bring it. Gotcha.
Chakra.
Let's do this right. There. Bingo. Gotcha. There. Yeah. Okay. Bingo.
Come on, Tifa.
There's no end to this.
You're up.
Right. Let's try this new aero materia. Oh yeah.
No idea. Pretty sure you can't even see them unless they make physical contact first.
Let's jog on.
That's all. More of them? We're running out of time.
Another way?
Yeah, over here.
Right, let's go.
Again?
Are they trying to stop us from reaching the others? Cloud, this way. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's like trying to fight a hurricane.
Stay on your feet.
You don't have to tell me that.
Seventh Heaven's just round the corner. Come on, Cloud.
Barret!
Give me a break!
Jesse! Barret!
Where you been?
They just keep coming! We've gotta do something! Hang on! Cloud!
Oh,
I'm coming.
hold on, Tifa. Right. Braver. Let's get this one. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a big one there. Yeah, flash.
Keep it together.
Switching
I
over.
got this!
Ooh, Tifa.
Chill out! Keep it up! Weird is going on.
That looks like the main Spectre. Let's get stuck in.
Bingo! Bring it! What is it doing now? Hold on! Gotcha! And down! Finish him off!
Summon materia. Here we go. Right, it is time. For the Chocobo chick.
Don't hold anything back!
Come on, Choco. Go. Right, Tifa. Choco Thunder.
So this thing's not gonna give up without a fight, huh?
Oh, yes. Get stuck in. Ooh.
Come on! Give him your all!
Limit break. Going on the Midgard. Chocobo chick. Choco. Ghost. Good Chocobo.
Thanks for that. Here! Come on!
Dive kick. Spells. Error.
Storm's coming.
Right, we need to go for the main spectre. Give Tifa some help.
Take the lead.
Let me handle this.
Spells, wizard.
Freeze!
Take him out.
Gotcha!
Yeah. Ooh.
Taking over.
Give me your best shot!
Alright, that's it. Triple slash. And again. Finish him off. Go in. Everything we've got. Get him staggered. There it is. Get in.
Don't stop now.
Let's finish!
Get in. And another one. That's it. Look at this. Get stuck in. Get stuck in. That's right. This is what you need.
There's skeleton!
Oh yes. That's how you do it.
How's your ammo?
Running low! Jesse!
Damn it!
Huh?
The hell?
Jesse,
You okay? Me and my two left feet. Easy now.
What's going on? What's happening?
we ain't putting on a damn show! The hell were those things? Some kind of... I don't know. Guess I shouldn't be surprised, though. Never can tell what weird shit'll come crawling out of the scrap down here. It's those reactors. I'm telling you.
It hurt?
Wish I could say it didn't, but yeah. God, this is so embarrassing. Hate playing the damsel in distress.
It happens.
She's just putting it on to get over to Cloud. Know what these women are like.
What did you do to your leg? Does it hurt?
Not nearly as much as the fuss everyone's making. Still, I think you ought to avoid putting any... I'm fine!
Oh.
That's enough. You're out, Jesse.
Huh? What about the mission? We already sent Biggs in, remember? Don't tell me you're thinking of calling it off.
No, we got this.
The hell you do.
If you need someone to step up, I'm your man.
Okay, so here's the thing.
I'm gonna need a raise.
Consider it done. All right, everyone, Cloud's in. The mission is on.
Go and raise some hell for me, okay?
Listen, Wedge, I need you to hang back and guard the home front,
What? But I'm in perfect health.
which makes you the perfect choice to look after Jesse and Marlene.
Hey.
Let's get this show on the road to Mako Reactor 5. Once you got your gear in order, head to the station for the meet. Got it? This'll help you get squared away. Don't tell me I never did nothing for you. I'm counting on you, soldier boy.
Just to note, everyone outside can't actually see those ghostly figures, so it looks like Avalanche are just fighting thin air. And whilst I was at it,
forgot to give this to you, bro. Your prize for taking the top spot on the darts leaderboard. You earned it. After you guys come back from the plate, maybe we can play around together.
Relegated to stagehand once again. I'm starting to think I'll never have a starring role.
There's always next time.
What's this? Words of encouragement? Thanks. I need them.
So whilst between saves, I actually went back to the shop and I changed out the I got a star bracelet because it holds more materia. I know the defensive statistics are less, but I'd rather have materia equipped to level up more materia as I'm actually fighting and leveling up, just to let you guys know.
All right, let's get going.
Sure. After you take a deep breath.
Huh?
I can tell you're nervous.
That obvious, huh? Okay, I'm ready now.
You can change the equipment of allies who have left the party, switch out materia and accessories as the situation demands. Okay. Let's get to the train station. And you've got to think as well that when I've got 3 characters, I've got a hell of a lot of materia at the moment, so I can get, I've got more opportunity to have more materia equipped and leveled up.
Weird. I'm usually the first one.
Oh, you can actually go to one of these shops.
Welcome! So tell me, what's the town's favorite mercenary looking for today?
I'll just take Barret's theme tune. That's all I need. Thank you.
Cloud, you've exceeded my expectations. I have to tell you that I'm grateful for all of your help thus far. I've done it. I've developed a new materia.
Okay. First strike materia increases how the full ATB gauge is at the start of the battle. Let's have a look. Can't complain for 100 gil.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
Okay.
My friend missed the train back the other day.
I can't wait any longer.
Here he is.
All right, people. Mission starts the moment we board that train. You sure you ready for this?
Yep, we've done everything we need to.
Do you think Biggs is on schedule?
All we can do is hope.
Today really gotta be the day, huh?
Ain't no stopping this train we're on, son. A lot of people risk their lives to get it rolling. Already put the word out, more's coming too. Shut them all down by the date, or we shut another down for you. Ain't on us, not us. Play it cool.
So this is actually the main mission that's in the original Final Fantasy. This is the mission that I've been chirping on about the previous chapters. This is main story stuff now.
The Shinra Electric Power Company. The terrorist group Avalanche has issued another bomb threat. In response, we have raised the threat level and entered a state of heightened alert. All lines are currently experiencing delays. We anticipate that our arrival in Sector 4 will be later than scheduled.
The target's Mako Reactor 5. From the station, we take the back streets. Once we're inside the facility, it's the same deal as last time.
Head for Mako storage.
And then blow it all to hell. Let's do this one for Jesse and Wedge. They deserve it.
Yeah.
Sure.
I didn't think word would spread this fast. There's barely anyone on this train, and none of them look happy to be here.
Might stand out as a group. You two stay here.
Everyone just minding their own business.
Cloud.
The train will be passing an ID checkpoint shortly.
Here comes the first hurdle.
Not much of one.
I know, but that doesn't mean I don't have butterflies in my stomach. Hey, would you mind keeping an eye on things the next car over? I'm worried there might be trouble.
Why's that?
Barrett's always on edge before missions. But you know he's a good guy underneath it all. The people on this train don't.
He'll be fine.
Maybe. But I won't be until I know for sure.
Be right back.
Thanks.
Anything for a pretty woman. Ooh, materia.
So, do you still support those terrorists?
Him again.
Avalanche is a blight on Midgar.
Huh?
Their bomb threat has thrown our offices into chaos, let alone the reactor itself. It's total insanity! But we won't lose heart. No! Everyone at Shinra agrees. The reactor will stay online.
Is that right?
What? You got a problem with that?
Do I have a problem with that? Oh, you can bet.
He doesn't.
Asshole.
You know you're better than that.
Dun, 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 dun.
What's this? This game is just pissing materia on me now. Ooh, healing materia. Whilst I'm here, let's equip Barret properly. So, let's give him the Ifrit materia. He's got thunder. Swap him out for that fire materia. Cure. So he's got cure. And fire. And have a look. Revival material. That's important to have. I'm happy with that. Barrier, Cure, Thunder, Arrow. Yeah, we'll go then. Tifa. I'm going to give the cure material to Aerith when we eventually get to her.
To keep Midgar running, it takes vast amounts of Mako, no doubt.
I have nothing more to say to you and your friend.
Well, I don't have anything to say to you.
Go see how Tifa's doing. She needs you more than I do.
That's what I was saying before. She's over there.
Emergency ID scan in progress.
Huh? What?
No way!
Emergency ID scan in progress. Unauthorized IDs detected. Threat
Here we
level
go. I'm
critical.
gonna have to jump off the
Inspection of
train.
containment suite initiated. Commencing at the rear of the train.
Not good.
Get over here! Now!
Oh shit.
Take care of them, Cloud.
On it.
Lockdown protocol.
You have to get to the next car.
And these are weak to thunder.
What do we do?
Get your car too.
I can't.
Thunder.
One of the bosses! Then move!
Yes, sir.
Cloud!
Lockdown
Dawg.
protocol initiated. This train car will enter lockdown shortly.
Oh, hold on. More of them. Thunder.
There.
Thunder.
Bam.
Keep smashing it.
Unauthorized passengers detected. Initiating inspection and detection protocol in corresponding car.
More.
You have to get out of here!
What are you doing?
Trying to keep you alive.
But I work for Shinra. I'm the enemy.
I don't care. I don't want anyone to die. Please.
I'll look after the others.
My turn.
There's no end to them.
3 unauthorized passengers successfully contained neutralizing threat.
Looks like you're right, soldier boy.
Screw this. The station will be crawling with security. We gotta jump.
Screw that!
Need to slow the train down.
Sounds like a Big's plan E. Okay, y'all watch and learn. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna do it. Gonna show you how it's done.
Bye.
You okay?
Yeah.
What's he pushing her off for?
All right. You ready?
Ready.
Let's go.
No holding back. Buzz off. Take the lead.
Okay, let's go. Yeah.
Oops, not far out. Get back here. Right,
It's on
Cloud.
you.
I got this.
No. You ATB. Right, now ATB. Come on.
Keep it together.
All set.
Whatever.
Heads up. There.
Oh yeah.
That's that.
Done.
That's gotta be him.
Ooh. Hold on. Just gonna have a nap. Are there any deals? No special. Right, let's crack on. Barret is this way. Let's go. Hidden items.
For when we jump from the train.
Oh, these boxes.
Pretty light.
You always know what to say.
Yep, there's a box. Two H potions. Lovely. Oh shit. Okay.
Well done, well done. I felt sure we had them, didn't you?
Sir!
Born survivors, these surats. Speaking of which, where's the third?
In custody, sir.
Return it to the wild.
Yes, sir. Right away.
What is this game? Right, more baddies.
It's them! We have a visual on the targets, requesting immediate assistance!
Ready.
What the hell?
It's done in here. It's done.
Let me handle this. There. Yeah. Take that. Bring it. Give him your all.
Yeah, that's bad. Just loads of damage does that.
You're up.
My turn.
Get rid of him. Gone. Right.
Don't overdo it.
I got this.
Back to these guys.
Damn it. Too late. Yeah.
Done.
It's over.
Would kill for a shower.
Chakra level up. This is why I chose to have my materia equipped. Right, trains seem to be coming this way, so we're going this way. Is that materia again? No, it's a light on the floor.
Come on. There. Barret.
Tifa, could use some help here.
We're coming.
Make it quick. Should be some stairs over there.
Come on then, let's start moving.
Yeah.
I've had it up to here with you damn robo-bug.
Any hidden items?
One by one.
Nope. Right then, Tifa. Don't get pushy with me, love.
I ain't going down without a fight.
Better watch out for
That
that
doesn't
train.
sound good.
Let's go.
Barret.
Oh,
Great. Give me a hand. It's working.
Where's that guy? It's on the other side.
Don't let any of them escape!
No holding back. Get ready.
Alright! Watch and learn! Get your ass out of here!
Right. Fuck a shot.
Here it comes!
Oh yeah. Glad to be back. Spells Cloud. Thunder that bitch.
Still! Stay down, ass!
Oh yeah. Love a charge.
No thing!
It's over!
That's how it's done.
Oh, this calls for a song!
That's gotta be the last of them, right?
Oh, who cares? We can take them. Now let's confirm our position and get back on mission. That reactor's waiting. Looks like it's gonna be Plan E.
Go on.
Plan A was if everything went off without a hitch. From the station, it would have been a straight shot to the reactor. Didn't work out, but we knew going in we had to have alternatives. Backup plans, in case we had to get off early. From closer in to further out, B, C, D, and so on.
Up to what?
To E.
Lucky us.
Yeah! You're damn right.
Anyway, we were riding the train between Sector 4 and the main pillar when we had to bail out. And we ended up on the adjacent line, which should take us to Reactor 5.
That's right. So for now, we follow the tracks. Not too far, though. Need to switch to a different route before we hit the station. Because you can bet your ass it's gonna be crawling with security. All on high alert.
Let's move.
Our friends in Sector 5 mark the route, so don't worry about getting lost. It's a straight shot to victory, people. All we gotta do is tank it.
You have nothing to worry about, sir. Preparations for the grand finale are proceeding without incident. I have the utmost confidence that everything will play out as you intended. Yes, of course. I will not fail you, sir.
Sir, analytics reports that the results fall within the admissible range. However, the casualty rate significantly exceeds previous projections.
Remind me what your job is. Is it to question the wisdom of your superiors and bemoan your personal hardships?
Sir?
Huh. Casualty rate. You think I care about the casualty rate? They're pawns in a greater game. If your stock runs low, then go round up more for Sector 3 or wherever else. Use your head and bring me solutions instead of problems for a change, yes?
Sir.
It is so hard to find good help these days. Which is why the President ought to count his blessings. What would he do without me?
What's a big head? Time to proceed. Let's go. Hold on a minute. There's a door here. What is down here? Oh look, hidden items. Obtained an Exler. See, you just gotta look out for these little things. The door just stood out to me. Right, let's get back on track. Run, 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 run.
When the time comes, remember, We just gotta follow the nose.
What?
Stamps nose.
We look for graffiti, then head in whichever direction its nose points. Pay attention to railway signals too.
More
See
fights.
blue light, go on the right way.
No holding back. Take the lead.
Need my help.
Let me handle it. Keep it up. Yeah. Gotcha. On. Take that. Bring it. Yeah. Gotcha.
Buzz off.
Follow the blue lights and we'll reach the reactor.
The great thing about Tifa is she's so good at staggering enemies. You just get stuck in with her.
Biggs is way ahead of us. Jesse was gonna back him up, so it wouldn't surprise me if he needs our help. So let's not keep him waiting.
Right.
Ooh.
You're not coming anywhere.
Got a bit of a mix time.
Come on.
On target. About damn time. Shit hurts. Stop on it.
Right, Cloud. Dawg needs to heal. Chop for that dog. Spells, Cura, Cloud. Spells, Cura, Cloud.
I'm counting on you.
Let's go. Give him your all.
Done.
Keep it up.
Need to give Barret a cure as well. Right, where are we? This grenade needs putting to bed.
Give him your all.
How'd you like that? Hell yeah!
Maybe dial it back a little.
Let's heal up. This game, you sometimes forget to heal. You just get so stuck into the action. Right. Right, let's crack on. Is this another door? Yes, it is. Another item. Returned another error. Limb. You always need one of those. Let's crack on. We're at 700 meters now. I'd say that's a third of the way.
There's one.
What, do we go up there? Okay.
It knows we trust.
Good thing our colleagues put up all that stamp graffiti. Without it, we'd be lost for sure.
Onwards and upwards.
Won't be tough.
Of course not.
Get ready. No.
Oh yeah.
You're good at this.
Told you so.
Moogle medal.
then get messed up even more by the Mako.
Mako did this?
No, not Mako. Shit. What?
That black and white world.
Time to send in the exterminators then.
You know there's room for one more. That's disgusting!
No holding back.
You know what? I remember these are weak to fire. So, well, Barret needs to get up his game.
Don't overdo it.
Alright! Watch and learn!
Come, Barret. Should be weak to fire, if I'm right.
Time for a serious apple!
Not bad.
More items. 2H potions. All of them.
They're mine.
Oh, I'm poisoned. I'm poisoned. Barret. Fill up. I need an antidote.
Dawg, you're mine.
Right, where's this other guy?
Keep it together.
Yes, it's my turn!
This is ATB to be filling up. That is...
Like playing with fire?
Oh yeah, charge shot. Tifa.
Let me handle this.
Stagger him.
Finish him
And
off.
into dive kick. Dead.
Now that was something else.
That was nuts.
Another Midgar medal. Sweat. More of them.
What is this, a science experiment? What now?
Ooh, that's big. Alright.
So you must be the queen!
Right, Cloud is... needs a hitch potion.
Still in it.
Poison as well. Items. Antidote. On Cloud. Stick healed.
Get ready.
Poisoned again.
Pushing it.
Yeah!
Spell, secure, Cloud.
Stop now! Don't stop now!
Secure, Cloud. Right. Summon. Carbuncle. Let's get it done. Produce some defensive
Have
spells.
fun.
Right.
I know you can do it!
Some ability.
Bring it! It's on you!
Right through it.
Emerald Light. Why won't it let me do it? Is it because I'm poisoned or what? Can't use any ATB. Weird. Right. Items. Pitch potion. Spells. Barrier. This will help.
Come on.
How's Uncle gonna do it? That's what we needed.
See you soon. You're done.
This guy. Right, it is time to unleash some spells on this guy.
There.
Abilities, spells, fire. Yeah. Tifa. Dive kick in. Spells. Arrow. I'm gonna hit him with everything I've got. Blizzard. Yeah.
Going in.
Time to serious. Right, I'll limit for it. Let's do it.
Any last words?
I gotta kill him. See, that was a bit of a challenge.
Those things really creep me out.
The train's gonna get you real life one of these days.
Shinra should do something.
After an accident, they will.
Ooh, a bench. What's in here first? 3 tufts and Phoenix down. See, carbuncle's just great for defensive material.
There's good old stuff. Check his numbers.
This isn't bad, you know?
Yeah, they really captured the essence of corporate propaganda.
Check it out. I guess Shinra's doing something about those monsters after all.
Doing a half-assed job.
How do we get such a shit detail? Screw it. Let's just give it a quick once-over and call it a day.
And I've got to defeat him.
How did you get here? It's not the terrorists, it's a train! Here we go. Bring it!
And he's down. Oh, yeah. Braver. Need to assist some people. That's right. What are they weak to? Weakness, fire.
Like playing with fire.
Barret's now level 14. God, so many trains. Where am I going? Sister that way. But I don't see anywhere to go. Is there a way around there? It's like... Am I seeing things here? The map lets me go this way. And then it's a dead end. Alright, Dawg. Dawg.
Alright, let's figure out where the hell we are. old rail yard not far from here. What we're looking for is somewhere inside.
And that is...
a secret passageway.
We've compiled our report on Avalanche's combat capabilities and our...
Report, report, report. What good do you think a damn report will do anyone?
I don't...
Have you already forgotten the war with Wutai? An enemy spared is an enemy who will repay your kindness with blood. We must crush them thoroughly and completely, without hesitation or mercy. Shinra cannot and will not settle for anything less. Will you?
But sir...
If so, I can only assume that you and your men no longer wish to serve in your current positions. Is that correct?
We'll prepare the prototype in Section E for immediate deployment. Right now, damn it!
Another day, another victory. How do I do it?
God. Right. Back this way. Let's go.
Gotta love the irony of Shinra's smarmy lapdog leading the way to its master's destruction. We're going to the rail yard, remember?
What, is that this way? Rail yard, down here? Down here then? Okay.
You really don't like Stamp, do you, Barret?
It's not that I hate. I hate the fact that Shinra took a loyal animal like that and co-opted it for their own self-serving agenda.
Poor old Stamp. Think you're making progress, and then you hit a wall.
Knock it down.
You're starting to sound like Barret.
Never mind.
It's a good plan.
Bring that square.
Hey, hold up. This way.
Security is a lot tighter than I thought it would be.
If they want to stand between us and the rail yard, that's their choice.
Well, let's just go in and smash them to pieces then.
Bastards aren't going to get away this time!
Okay.
Bring it on!
Oh, that's a lot of firepower. Alright, let's take these out. Cloud.
Bam! You gotta be careful.
Right.
Alright. Let's get some help on here. Abilities, spells, fire. Alright. Spells, wizard. Distract them.
Catch this!
Oh.
Won't last long.
Piss off. Oh my god, seriously. Someone heal me. Them flamethrowers. Dead leg. Sometimes it's best just to come there. Come on. Oh my god. Switch, push, and cloud. Seriously. Spells, thunder. Have they been healed or what? Barrier.
Bring it!
Still knocking me down. Barret needs some more. This guy's down. Take the lead. Tifa.
Don't give up. Gotta be smart. I won't.
Flamethrowers, seriously.
Let's do this right.
Burn, baby, burn! You're toast!
Right, Cloud. Break. Fast slash. Take him out.
Dead.
Islands.
No need to panic.
Right, let's take this guy out.
No more games. It's over.
Guess it's my turn!
Spells, pure. Wow. Should be. Take him out. Barret.
Burn, baby, burn!
Right, Cloud. Thunder. No, come on. Oh, well. Right,
I'm still kicking. Ain't no thing.
Spells raise Tifa.
We still got a job to do.
Let me handle this.
Right, time for a limit break.
Giving it my all.
Down.
Gotta love it.
These limit breaks are so good. Right, it's time. Let's get stuck in. Spells.
Cool off.
Calling lightning.
No getting through that gate. Let's
That
take the
was
stairs.
a challenge. That's the hardest challenge that I've had from normal enemies.
We should be reaching that secret passage real soon. I knew Plan E wouldn't fail us. Should have called it Plan Excellent. What you think, Mr. Ex-Soldier?
Biggs made the plan, right?
I provided some input.
Hope not too much.
What's that supposed to mean?
Super
Thought this
nightmare.
place was abandoned.
Guess not.
Ooh, bench. Just what was needed. New track. More material. Orb of lightning material. Where's that music? Where's that music coming from? Doing some H potions. Ever on offer. Phoenix down. Don't need a potion. Let's place a few antidotes I used. That's fine. Let's continue.
Give it up, asshole, or we'll blow you to hell! Surrender!
Elite security officer.
No holding back.
And we're gonna go in for the braver.
So long.
Oh yes.
That'll do. Deal with that.
Yeah, I'll do it. Ooh, gotta love it. You got this.
All set.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Was never in doubt.
Let's trash this place. Let's fucking trash this place.
So many guards.
Trash the place.
Keep looking for faithful little Stan. He'll lead us to the passageway.
This it?
Oh no.
Get back!
That all you got?
Someone's mad.
Take your best shot, asshole!
Okay.
Looks like an old model.
Drop the legs.
Don't underestimate it. It's slow, but it hits hard.
What do we do?
Aim for its legs. Bring it down.
Oh.
Get ready.
Right. Spells.
I think you got it, Tip.
Cloud Strife. You two stay on the offensive.
Oh, okay, it can get me there. Right. Hold on. Stagger it.
I got it.
Whoa. Sorry, Tifa.
All set.
Let's focus on the spells. Wizard. Right, next leg.
I think it hates me.
Right.
Hang back.
Spells. Done that. Yeah.
Bring it.
Right.
Need my help, do you?
Yeah.
Bring it in.
Spells. Fire.
Like playing with fire? Nah. Damn it.
So it is butter shot.
Back to the list. Want some more?
Shot.
Fire is one off.
Another leg.
See that?
Tifa. Get stuck in.
I'm getting you.
Uh-oh.
What are those?
More drones.
This is where I shine.
Wow. Spells. Here. Wow. Spells. Here. Wow. Ooh. He's down. Whoa. Right, where's the other one? Is it just this guy?
I got this. Take the lead.
Summon. You know what I need, don't you? Firepower.
Give him a show, will you?
Right, Ifrit, it's time to go in. Nope, that's not it.
Could be a system error.
Things probably busted.
Yeah. Right, Ifrit, do some damage. Sick. Right. Barely done any damage as that. Barely done any damage. Who needs it most? Tifa does. Right, spells thunder.
Bam!
Spells thunder.
Calling lightning.
Spells fire. Need to get stuck in. Take that weapon out. Done. Right, let's just
no holding back. Destroy the pilot. That'll expose the generator.
Items, spells, raise, fire. Yes, Cloud. Right. Gotta get stuck in. Oh!
Man, I trained for this.
You are Cloud.
Let's do this one.
Right, spells, wizard, pilot. Be tactical about this. Thunder, pilot.
We got it!
You crippled the pilot.
Now we can do some damage.
Oh, heal, heal. Tifa.
Gotta be smart.
Potion, Cloud. Barret, Phoenix down. See, you've got to be tactical. Items, Phoenix down. Barret.
Good to go?
Gotta be tactical about this. Wizards. Generator.
Freeze!
Done.
All clear.
Stay there.
Let's go.
Sure.
Aye, this way.
This won't do.
Sir, analytics reports that the feed went down after an anomaly was registered during the test.
An anomaly? Or an excuse for your failure to properly prepare the armor?
No, sir. All modules were confirmed fully operational. It's far more likely, given the circumstances, that the sensors were overloaded.
Is that so?
All the sensors in Section E are inoperable.
The President.
Yes. Yes. Everything is fine, sir. Better, even. There's been a development. Yes. Understood, sir. We know exactly where they were headed. If the armor is intact, then you'd best determine the nature of this anomaly soon. Should you fail to do so, you will deal with our intruders personally.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry. I treat my people more than fairly. So don't disappoint me.
Kicked his ass and he's still
The passage is beyond these shipping containers. Let's slip through them.
Talk about a tight squeeze.
You okay?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get through.
So, you bump into any giant robots like that in Reactor 1?
Yeah, except the bastard looked like a scorpion. Speaking of which, what would you say that last one looked like?
Huh? Well...
Looks dead now.
Lo and behold. All aboard.
Okay, YouTubers, so we're going to stop it right there. We pretty much made it towards near Mako Reactor 5. We hit the train, jumped off the train, did pretty much the journey, and I just saw there that it said the road to Mako Reactor 5, so these things are a little bit more stretched out than the original Final Fantasy VII. In the next chapter, obviously, we're going to finish the journey, get to Mako Reactor 5 and blow the shit out of it. That was part 7 of this walkthrough of Final Fantasy VII Remake. If you enjoyed that video, go down there and smash that like button. As always, scroll on over to the other side, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to see when notifications pop up on your list from my channel in the future, just go down there and hit that bell. YouTubers, BeevDawg, peace out.